you get a chance, can you tell me when the ads are over? Hey, buddy. You up to get your food? Hold on, would you? I got it. It's right here. We're gonna give you a couple. Okay? That's it. Eat your food though.
Not muted, by the way.
All right, all right, all right, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Hey, Nefa, how's it going? I saw you just posted on the artshare, so I went ahead and I reloaded the page so I make sure I don't skip you there. What we're going to be doing, of course, for anybody who isn't usually here, is I do a pin post every week on my Twitter where artists can submit their artwork, and then every Saturday I do a stream where I go over all their amazing art and I say nice things about it, and we all have a great time. So, basic gist. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get right into it over here. Oops, if I didn't have my Be Right backup. There we go. Hell yeah, sorry about that. A little bit of a scuff start there. So let's go ahead and let's get rolling. So we have Designated Sally first. I love Sally's art. Sally is absolutely amazing. Sally wrote, "Hello, first is an old fan art of Shin from Doro Hidoro. Second is a work in progress in my sketchbook. Third are my doodle warm-ups, and last are a mashup of faces I recently created." Ooh, this is super cool. I love all the detail. The detail is like nuts. There's just like so many veins and cracks, and then there's like hatching on top of that, and then of course the coloring is always like spot on. Yeah, it really does. I'm not a super fan of that style of the 3D anime. I prefer like Studio Orange is the goat when it comes to 3D anime. Like I haven't seen anybody else like do it quite as good as Studio Orange. So yeah, I watched a couple episodes of it and I thought it was pretty entertaining, but it was really hard to look at. So, but yeah, this is crazy. I didn't get like super far. I only watched like a couple episodes, so I don't really know who this guy is with a heart for a head here. It's pretty sick though. I love it. This is awesome. Sally's always got like insane like detailing, but it's never like too much. Like, you know, she has the perfect balance so she doesn't like overdo it. Let's go ahead to the next one here. Oh, okay. Nice. So she was struggling to figure out a band T-shirt for our intense guy here, which I absolutely love his face. He looks like if Nathan Explosion was like super super young and like kind of like handsome. Also, kind of reminds me of the long-haired guy from Windbreaker, the one that freaks out every time somebody says something bad about the head of the school. But no, that's a cool choice. The Johnny Cash shirt here. I was kind of thinking maybe he would have something more like intense, but Cash totally works. I love her line work. Always really really good use of like negative space for the highlights in the hair, even though there's so much detail involved. Always a fan of the big thick eyebrows. I'm not totally biased when it comes to that. But yeah, this is great. I love it. Let's go on to our next here. Ooh, we got some like full body ones here. Let's see. After gym visit, yeah, feeling the pump, feeling the burn, getting them gains, being confident about it. And then we have after dinner. I am so tired. I can't finish the hand. Aw. I love the like notes like to herself here. Yeah, I don't blame you. Plus, it's like a perspective shot too, so it's like I'm sure it was quite time consuming. And then we got this girl over here like checking him out, like, ooh, he's so fly. My headcanon is all these characters like live in the late 80s, early 90s, so that totally works out as far as like lingo. Ooh. Oh, I like all of these. You got a lot of variety on this one. That's crazy. Yeah, they all do. Nice, nice. I think out of all of these, I think I like this one the most, and then I like this one, and for some reason I like this one. I think it's the hair shapes on it, and like the different style of nose is very interesting on that this one here. And this guy looks like he like totally like steals panties or something, and has like a collection that he just like keeps in his pocket because he's a weirdo. He's a total creeper here in the back. This guy looks like he could be like a quest giver or something up here. Awesome, awesome stuff. That was everything submitted by Designated Sally. Designated Sally is super, super talented, amazing traditional artist working on like a comic series with her husband. So I cannot wait to read that. Also, she does commissions too. So if you have money, throw the money at her face to get some amazing art. All right, next up here we have Dragon Ace of 1555. Thank you for submitting here. So we got some crazy dragons going on. We got the blue and gold color scheme going on here, which is cool because it's like the complementary or the opposite on the color wheel. I don't know if I'm saying things right today. I'm a little bit out of it here. Had some adjustments to my medicine, so I'm doing my best. But yeah, I really like this. I love the like kind of like black like looking like almost like wrap parts on the legs. Could be a different type of scaling, or it could actually be wrapped. Not 100% sure, but either way, I dig it. Nice. I haven't drawn a dragon in a while. I used to draw dragons a lot when I was a kid. Like that's like all I would draw for like the longest time was like just dragons, dragons, dragons. So I love it. Ooh, and then we got a close up here with all like the scaling and like with like the kind of like almost like kind of messy scaling. Like it looks almost like more like energetic, like it's like in movement kind of thing, kind of like You know, like in One Punch Man, where he's like doing the one sequence in the first episode, and he gets all like sketchy and stuff. Kind of looks like that, but yeah, that is a lot of teeth. You're gonna make sure that whatever is being eaten there is shredded, absolutely. So nice, I like it. That's awesome. And they wrote, "Thanks for sharing my recent art." You're very, very welcome. I'm super glad that you participated in our art show here. I want to see more of your dragons, so make sure that you post some more. So that was everything from Dragon Ace 1555. Make sure you check them out, give them lots of support. You know, support them on their art journey, and we'll see where they go with their dragon development. Next up here we have Jupiter Planet. Jupiter wrote, "First is new kind of vampire mama. Ooh. Not much lore yet, but I'm working on it. Second is an old doodle sheet from early 2023. Third is a new character for a roleplay thing, named Mary Diamond Lana. Fourth is Mary and a friend's character for the same roleplay thing. They'll be together. Trust." Nice. Oh, I see what you mean about the vampire mom. I like this. I love the kind of almost like tired eyes kind of thing, like the droopy eyes. And then of course this is kind of like a momish like haircut, but it still looks nice and hot. I like it. It's very pretty. Good thing she's a vampire so she can hold these up. Otherwise she'd be having like back problems for all of eternity. But I like it. I like this expression. Like this expression's really nice. Hell yeah. And she's got like the flowy sleeves. You should if you end up like coloring this, you should post it in the Discord so I can see. I'd love to see it. Let's go to the next one here. This one is the older character doodle sheet. I love all the different expressions you got going on here. I like this one. She's like, "What is this? Can you explain this?" And then we got like some like annoyed ones down here. We got like the headache. And then this one looks like she's almost like, you know, rubbing the side of her temples like, "Oh my god, I'm going to kill you." And then this one it's like, "I'm going to follow through on it." Nice, nice. I always love seeing like different expressions, and you always have a good job of showing like your characters like you know, emotions and like personalities and whatnot. Ooh, that's really cool. I like her glowy tattoos. That's awesome. And she's got like a baseball bat. Also has some energy going through it. Somebody's about to get bopped. She's got the baseball shirt, so she's obviously into baseball here. Yeah. She's got some booty shorts here. She's a little bit more tan. I definitely like that. I love the how you have the angle here. It's very like dynamic. And getting the hands right for like holding something is always difficult. So you did a really good job with that as well. Nice, nice. No, here's the other one you were talking about where they're gonna be together here. This is so cute. I like it. I like how this one's acting like she doesn't like it, but she totally does. Very, very cute. I like it. You do a really good job, like I said, with like the expressions and whatnot. So nice, nice. Well, I love Jupiter Planet's work, so that was everything by Jupiter Planet here. Make sure you support them. I always love seeing their work every single week. It's very wholesome, and they always have really expressive OCs. go on to our next one here. We have Mitsuki. Mitsuki wrote, "Hello, hello. I realized I kind of stopped drawing Chloe being happy. I might make her smile the next time I draw her." So that's the first one. Second one is a new OC. Still don't know what to name her. She's a photographer slash journalist. 3, yeah, wanted to draw something simple. Hey, nothing wrong with that. 4, a trend from like 2023. Don't remember. So there's this first one here. I really like how the shadowing, like it's a very like simple background, but it's very very like effective in conveying the mood here. And you have the very like harsh contrasty highlight on this side, like the rim light. Looks great. And then you have a secondary light source over here, so we've got some little bit of like bounce light coming down here. And then you have the Terminator slash oh shit, what is it called? Where you can kind of see the blood underneath on the skin, which is always a really nice touch. It shows that your characters are alive and they have blood pumping through them. So that's like the key way to like render skin, whether it's stylized or not, is to add like a little bit of like either orange or red where the light and the shadows meet. Yeah, I kind of see that. Yeah, like she kind of has like that like Roberta vibes, because Roberta is totally the most badass. It's like her and Revy like fighting for dominance. So like, who's more badass? I personally like Roberta more than I like Revy. Revy's just kind of an asshole. I mean, I like Revy too, but I dig Roberta more. I think it's the maid outfit. I think I'm just biased with that. And this one's really cool. This is the journalist character that they were talking about before. And I love that they're doing like these really like expressive, like not as polished, not as rendered like drawings. I think they're turning out like really well. And then you can see that there's like the most like rendering and care is done in the point of interest, the focal point. That's a really cool way to do that. Every time I do this, like I get so like bothered by like the unrendered parts that I can't let it go. But I wish I could like make myself just like leave parts of the like things messy because it looks nice. It actually turns out really nice, and it would save me like a ton of time. Oh yeah, yeah, it does kind of look like it's like Copic markers or something like that. Yeah, I like it. This is the perfect pose for a photographer slash journalist. They got like the monocle that looks like it almost has like a focus or a zoom mechanism like built into it, but kind of like mechanical, which I think is really cool. I love it. Let's go ahead to the next one here. You said you wanted to draw something simple, and this isn't like simple at all. Like, I mean, sure, the composition is like simple, but like your rendering is like super super nice on this. I love all the different colors here. Again, we have like the where there's the Terminator between the highlight and the shadow. It's nice and saturated here to show that they have blood flowing through them. It's great, and I love the hair. Yeah, all the colors in general are excellent. I'm not totally biased with the color palettes either, so. But I like it. I think this is from a game that they have been doing a lot of fan art from. I think it's like what's it called? Oh my god, something Guardian Tales, I think, or something like that. There's like a game that they've been doing a lot of like fan art from. It gives me kind of like Xenosaga vibes as well. Guardian Tales, yeah, yeah. Nice. Thanks for the assist. Hell yeah, I like this. Like I really like the white, but then it's got like parts of it where the like the lighting bleeds into the white, so it looks like maybe there's like a really bright like white light behind it. Yeah, like I couldn't really get into Zero Saga. Like I mean, I just played like I played the I think the first one on like PS2, and I was just sad because the mechs weren't nearly as cool as they were in Xenogears. So I was like, man, this could have been so much cooler. Plus, it like I don't know, I felt like the combat was a little clunky. But other than that, I mean, the story was good. So, oh yeah, the color wheel like trend thing. I see this like all the time that people do this, and I have not brought myself to do it yet. But maybe one of these days. I'm actually like really bad about like doing trends because I don't know. I think I just take too much time to do like my artwork, and I put too much. I spend so much time doing like polish and effects that I'd never be able to like complete like a trend before it's like gone. But this one, I still see it going. I still see people do this. So yeah, that's true. I could do it with like the webtoon characters. So we got like the super bubbly one from Demon Slayer up here, the super flexible booby girl that eats all the time. We have Makima and her, you can see her chains for like her obedience powers here. Got Mr. Ichigo, Mr. I only have Getsuga Tensho, and that's all I do. Not sure what this one is from over here. We got Dr. Stone. This kind of looks like a Genshin character here. Yeah, he wasn't as like delinquent later, which kind of bothers me. Like they kind of like almost like took away like a lot of his personality like later. Um this is from Persona 3, I think. And then we have Raven from DC slash Teen Titans and whatnot. So yeah, for sure. This is awesome. Yeah, I always love seeing Mitsuki's work. I'm pretty sure Mitsuki also has a VGen. So if you guys want some very colorful, very like distinct stylization from Mitsuki, make sure you check them out and throw money at their face and give them lots of support. I really like their artwork, and I see in the Discord sometimes they get frustrated with their art. So let's go ahead and continue to support each other and to encourage each other because we're all amazing artists, and we all have like the potential, and we all need to just work together to reach it. Oh, that's a good call. I'll get some water. I will release my back from its shrimping posture. So next up here we have Brandon Matthews, who's an inspiring comic book slash creator mangaka. He's like super nice too. I really like it. Ooh, we got this one. So it says, back in 2022, I drew the front cover for the Interdimensional Saga, The Outer Realms. After all this time, I leveled up my art skills and remade the main characters in my new style in 2025. Ooh, so we get to see a glow up. Hell yeah. Radioactive shrimps, yeah. Yeah, so Havoc and I got a bag of that, and luckily I saw all the news articles, and I was like, you know what? I don't need rabs in my shrimp here, okay? I suck at Fallout, so I probably would die. But anyway, so let's see the glow up to the next one here. Ooh, yeah, you can definitely see the big difference in the leveling up from the, just from, a couple of years difference here. It's like a very noticeable. We have a perspective shot here with foreshortening. We have more elements to it all together. We have some more graphic framing in the back. Looks awesome. I like it. Very glowy, very demure. But yeah, like I've seen their they put out a lot of their character art and whatnot. I don't remember if I gave them an invite to the Discord, which I need to do. So if anybody that's watching wants to also participate in our little art community, it's a great place to be. Everybody's very, very supportive. Tons of fun times there, so you should definitely check it out. I am also planning on doing a different format for a stream here, where it's going to be Discord only. So if you want to participate in it, it would be good to also join the Discord. I was gonna do like an OC like critique kind of thing, where it'll be a constructive critique where you guys tell me your goals and aspirations for your OC, and then submit the images that you're either working on or an OC that you already have developed that you want to take to the next level. And I'll go over it with all my experience and give you like my opinions and share some techniques and whatnot. All right, moving on to the next one here. We have Tanako. They wrote Ben Tennyson's Aliens that I made, and the first one on the list is Bug Zapper. His an electric alien that does electric-based strikes. Spinocroc is an alien that is made to rival Humongosaur. It's aquatic and tanky. Third one is based on Luna from my project. And this is Truckceratops. Hell yeah, I love that name. That's amazing. So we have this one here. The first one is the electric alien here called Bug Zapper. It's really cool. I love all the like the kind of like electric colored like highlights we got here. And then of course we have the green background, and I think they were talking about like they do a lot of characters that they add to established IPs. So I think this is like a character in like the Ben 10 universe. I've never actually watched any of Ben 10, but I know a lot of people really liked it, and I know that there's a lot of fan art, so that's awesome. Let's go to the next one here. This one is the, what did it say? Spinocroc. Ooh, that's cool. I love how like the ones that have like the jaws like this look very like devious. He's got like a can opener shaped like jaw here, like you can crack open like like heavy armor or something with it. That's cool. And you can definitely tell that it's like an aquatic creature. It's got like the fins, and it's got like the long tail with the fins in the back. Very nice. Let's go to the next one here. Yeah, I don't like real bugs either. This is adorable. This is absolutely adorable here. This baby seal makes me want to save the world. It's little ooh eyes, and it's got like little like green themed like blushy things on its cheek to go with like the Ben 10 kind of thing. It's so cute. And let's go to the last one. Hell yeah. This is Truckceratops. That's amazing. I love it. And it's huge too. I also love like puns in the names like that. And it's like very like very literal as to what it is. It's got big old like wheel like legs here that it's like holding on to, so it could just like tear ass and like impale things. Yeah, seriously. It's like Truckceratops and biker mice from Mars and all that kind of stuff. Or like street sharks. Awesome. I love it. It's awesome. So yeah, that's everything from Tanako. Tanako is very active as well in the Discord, always putting out their take on different OCs that they could add to, um, established IPs, and they make them fit in the universe. So that's awesome. I know they've been working together too with some other artists on their little comic world that they have going on. So I can't wait to see that finished as well. Wait, do these have little things on them? No, they're just squares. Okay, okay. I thought they had the little thing on it where you could like click on it and it has like notes about it or something. So.
Hide the notes.
What'd you say?
I said, don't hide the notes from us.
Oh yeah. All right, hell yeah. We have Niho Ame again, which is awesome. They submitted the last time, and I was really hoping they would submit again, so they did. That makes me very excited here. They wrote, "Here is the main character of my manga, and you can read the first chapter for free here." Ooh, hell yeah. I'm going to open that up in another tab so I can read it. It's got like the broadest like knife slash like sword like going on over here. For free? It's like feet for free, like Pensy freaking out. Looks like this thing like peeked around the corner here and made the mistake of doing so, and he used his like superpower like cyber arm here to like slash up its like faces, and he just put the sheath back in here. And you can see there's a little bit of like a blood splatter on his like mask here. That's awesome. I like it. I really like his mask. His mask is really cool. I'm playing Monster Hunter Wilds right now, and it kind of like reminds me of the Guardian Ebony Odogaron mask. It's really cool. I love the very dark and blurred foreground like effects here with like the rubble. Did a really good job. And then this is also like slightly darker, and then it gets lighter as it goes back. So that's a really good way to show like atmospheric perspective and distance perspective. So ooh, and then we got this one here. We got some headshots. We got some hands. Hell yeah, I like it. This one's like judging you. This one is like, what are you wearing? You're a disaster. Did you crawl out of a dumpster? And then this guy's also judging you. So that was everything submitted by Niho Ame here. So make sure that you follow the link here so you can read their manga chapter for free. I will be reading that as soon as we are done with the stream today. So make sure you give them lots of support. I cannot wait to see more of your artwork. Thank you so much for participating again. All right, next up we have Bobo Coco. I love Bobo Coco's work. It's like so pretty. They wrote, "Thank you for this. Here's my newest artwork." So we got this like kind of like looks like they're going through like a wheat field here, and they're crying a bit, so that maybe that they're like either like leaving their home, or maybe they've like lost like a loved one or something like that. But with like the sun rising here, it's kind of like almost like a hopeful kind of scene. Maybe there's going to be like a better, brighter future for the character. Of course, I'm just inferring all of this from the composition, kind of like making up my own storytelling. But that's what's nice about art, is that it's all subjective. So, whether it's intentional or not, you can create a story just by using an image here. So, yeah, it does go really well with the wheat, and it doesn't. They did a good job of also making sure that the values were different. Vegeta, stay away from my cords.
You want to go play?
Sorry, my kitty likes. He's learned that he can get my attention when he wants something by rubbing on my cords and pulling them out while I'm doing something. So he is being devious. But I love their art. I love that they've been experimenting with different ways of rendering and whatnot. They've got like a really like soft rendering going on right now. Very, very pretty.
Pay the tax.
So that was everything that was submitted by Bobo Coco. I know Pensy really, really loves their art. Does a lot of support for them. Shouts them out all the time. I also really, really like their artwork as well. And they have a really nice, like, logo signature. I gotta up my logo signature game because mine's kind of boring. So, but yeah, speaking of Pensy, Pensy is up next. Pensy wrote, "Here is my main girl Pensy in some of her cosplays that I've done in order. The first one is Street Fighter, the second one is from Dragon Ball, third one is from Resident Evil, and the fourth is K-pop Demon Hunters. Bonus points if you can name all the characters that she is cosplaying." Alright, so let's see if I can do this. So we have the Cammy from Street Fighter 6 cosplay here. Doing the stretchy pose with the big old donk. Hey, I know them too. We know them. But yeah, you got the stretchy pose. I'm sure that stretch feels real good. Real nice. Then we have Pensy as Android 18, which is one of Pensy's favorite DBZ characters here. Looking cool, looking great. Also works really well because Pensy is also an android, so I love it. Next here we have Jill, the Master of Unlocking, also aka Jill Sandwich. Speaking of which, I also have Resident Evil 3 remake that I want to play at some point. I've been trying to play 7, but I'm just so bad at it. Like, I don't know if it's just like it's because it's first person or what. Like, it's so rough. Getting my ass beat like nonstop. Anyway, little side tangent. I don't know if you can do that in that one. I know the newest one that's coming out in Resident Evil 9, you can switch to a third-person view. It'd be nice if I could do it in 7, but I think that was one of the first ones that was first-person, so I don't think they have an option that I'm aware of. And then the last one here, we have K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my god, I can't remember all their names. I know Rumi. Oh no, I'm going to fail because I don't remember the other two's names. No, I don't get the bonus points. I can't remember the other two's names.
So, Memphis.
Huh?
Memphis.
What'd you say?
Memphis is Zoe.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Zoe and Mira. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love the little, like, bubbly one. I think she was, like, my favorite out of all of them. I think that one's Zoe, right? Well, anyway, give Nympha the bonus points because they're the ones that came up with the names there. So, but this is super cute. I really like this. I love how they take their characters and put them into cosplay from different series and whatnot. And also, Pensy is super sweet, super supportive. They also have commissions, so if you want some awesome traditional art commissions, make sure that you head their way and throw some money at them. Ooh, we got a new submitter here. We have Yui Vale. They are a Zodal tuber. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I've only recently gotten into art. This is of my and my VTuber wife. Wow, they only just got into art and they're already doing this well. This is crazy. Look at this hand. That's nuts. If that's like their like first like attempt at hands, they've got like a very bright art future ahead of them. This is awesome. I love it. And then I like how they have like the opposite side with like, you know, like some different elements to it here. That's so cool. I'm assuming this one here is the Zodal one because it has like the little like fin things here or whatever. I wonder if they have like a simple face like emote or something that has like the actual Zodal face that the very like kind of Muppet mouth like simple eyes. I love Zodals. They're so they're so cute. This is awesome. Hell yeah! If this is like one of their like early attempts, like even especially at digital art, they're going to be an amazing artist. That's awesome. I'll definitely have to see if they have like a Twitch or something or whatnot, so I can follow them and give them lots of support. I definitely want to support you in your art journey, so feel free to reach out if you want to join the Discord. There's a lot of help in there as well. Thank you so much for submitting. Yeah, lips are hard to draw too. Well, drawing like the eye on this side too is also like pretty difficult here. I mean, I see that they put the butterflies here as possibility. Like, not sure, like how to draw that part, but it looks like they were on like pretty close to the right track there. So, and then we have Fire Dog Studios again here. They wrote some good art from yesterday. So this must be the actual like Fire Dog itself here. It's kind of like the more like positive version of everything is fine because like everything in the background is like on fire here. And I don't know if like this dog is the one that's the culprit, the arsonist here, but yeah. Like usually their art is like super like, nice and like positive or whatever. But Fire Dog is like it looks like he's like a mascot gone wrong. Like like they mistreated him and his face is like permanently stuck in this like happy face and he just like burned everything down around him. That's awesome. I don't know. I'm just inferring here. I'm making up my own story again. So don't take that as what this actually is. So, if Fire Dog Studios wants to let me know what the actual story is that's going on with like these characters and whatnot, I would love to know. But yeah, that's awesome. I like it. Thank you for submitting. Oh shit, I know this person. I know them. We have Nympha up next. Nympha wrote, Happy Artshare Day. Yeah, I have 2 before and after panels and other panels that I'm proud of to test out some scratchy techniques and a short meme video I worked on. Ooh, so we have like the original panel here and then we have the new one. You definitely like, not only is there like more confidence in the pose, but it's like also like the dialogue, and then you got like the like crazy like energy power up going on here. And I love that you added the glasses with like the anime shine to it. It's so good. I love it. Definitely see like the big improvement here. Lot better with like the values too. Like there's a lot of like dark going on here. In this one, you can see all the details and all of where like the energy itself is like putting off a light source. So looks great. Yeah, that too. Yeah, kind of slouchy. But yeah, the pose is a lot better. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, I see. This is where you were talking about like the scratchiness. Nice. I like this. Yeah, you got like an improvement here on the also on the text, the energy, the posing is better. I like the scratchiness too because it I was less confident in my posing in lines, so I darkened it to let. Oh, I see what you mean. I gotcha. I gotcha. But hey, you know what? You worked on it. You got better. You definitely improved. I like how the scratchiness also like gives off like the sense of motion more. Big difference. Can definitely tell that you have like leveled up for sure. Let's go ahead to the next one here. Ooh, this is cool here from your webcam. We got like an action scene. We got them like shooting and then grabbing like the chain that they threw at them, and then this one they're taking the chain and maybe like slamming them like into the ground for like grabbing it. And I love like the anime like energy like eye line thing. So cool, nice and hype. I love it. And here's the meme: when bro is about to crash out from your rage bait, so you pull this. Nice. With the Virgil music. I like it. This is also like a really good way to like promote your characters and whatnot. Are you posting these on like TikTok and like Instagram and whatnot? Oh yeah, got a high school was great. Hell yeah. Well, I'll have to. You know what? Do I have you on Instagram? If I don't, I need to find you so I can retweet not retweet but reshare your like reels and your artwork and stuff and give you shout outs. Yeah, TikTok is I mean I have a TikTok, but it's like I don't know. I hate the whole like AI voices thing. Like, did you know that Biako from Bleach is really blah 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 or something dumb like that. Yeah. It's like super annoying. I hate it. But on the flip side, I also find some really entertaining funny things on there too. And I like blow up like my group chat with Havoc and Little Nugget. So it's just full of my dumbass things that I find on TikTok. Oh, boo. Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know. I also get flooded with like a lot of political stuff on there, and I'm like, I just want to look at dumb things to like help me disassociate. So please show me that. All right, so that was everything from Nympha. Make sure you check Nympha out. They stream. They have a webtoon that you guys should definitely check out. Give it lots of views and attention. Make sure you find them on Instagram and share all of their stuff here. Their silly little memes, and as you can tell, they are super awesome and they are a super fun person. And I love seeing your artwork every single week and in the Discord. So keep it up. You're doing great. Hey, you're welcome. Oh, let me get some water. My throat has been like nonstop, like scratchy and gunky. Like no matter how much I like medicate the hell out of myself, like I've been sucking down like Mucinex and freaking just like allergy pills and like lozenges and like whatever the hell I can do, and it's just not helping. I mean, it helps a little bit, but not enough. All right, hell yeah, we have Kane again here. Kane's been kind of absent for a little while, so I'm glad to see some new artwork. I know they've been posting every now and then in the Discord as well. They wrote, oh my god, if I can say this name right, Brajir Sigrun. is Thea's big brother. He was pretty much her best friend as a child and her biggest support during her transition. He's a protective man and took that personality into a career as a bounty hunter in the Reaper Association who solves crimes involving monsters. Yeah, I really like this. It's kind of like it's like part like pompadour like over here, and then it has other like little like kind of curly like wispy spots in the front. I already told Kane on the Discord that I really loved his like hair. I like he's got like a super slick outfit here. He's got some wings going on. Probably helps him with the solving the crimes or whatever. Gets to like survey like scenes from above to see what's going on. Yeah, he's kind of got like the Josuke vibes too a little bit. I see what you're saying. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is really cool. Nice clean design. He has a very practical outfit, especially with the having the vest. So maybe he has some spots open here on the back of his shirt and back of his vest for his wings to come out and not get caught on his outfit or his clothing. Really good design that way. And then of course he's got some accessories, and then the purple hair really brings the attention to the face up here, and it's more saturated. So they did a really good job with that. We got the less saturation down here, which is awesome. Did a really good job. So that was everything from Kane. Make sure you support them. They have tons of OCs. When I was actively doing the OC art raffle, they submitted like friggin' like 12 OCs or something like that, which is awesome. Or more. I did do their doctor one, the one where they had like the key through their head, which was a lot of fun. One of these days I'll get back to it, but I'm actually getting commissions now, so I gotta focus on that. But yeah, make sure you check them out, check out their work, give them a follow, encourage them. They're really cool. They also like to show off their like gunplay in the Discord as well. So if you guys are into that as well, you could buddy up, be friends. Ooh, we have Have to Be Animates here. The short Spider-Man animation I made. Let me go ahead and turn off my music so we can enjoy their YouTube. Nice. That's perfect. That's exactly the Spider-Man personality there. I love it. That's super awesome. Yeah, I love his little I love Afta's little animations here. They have a whole YouTube channel, so make sure you go and you follow them. Check them out. Make sure you view all of their animations all the way through so you get the full credit for you guys watching all the way through. They obviously had a great personality. I did one of their OCs as well for the OC art raffle. Their detective guy, their cyber detective, and that was a really fun piece to do as well. All right, next up here we have SJM. They wrote a Sailor Moon fancy sailor suit. My OCs, Nikura and Sally, are both friends like the Old West. I drew an eye last year, and my OC Calvin on a tree has a bat to protect himself in case a Karen tries to harass him physically like in the past. Nice. Hey, you gotta watch out for those like wild Karens, You never know when they're gonna strike. They never know when they're gonna want to speak to your manager, even if you're at a job or not. Ooh, so we got like a Sailor Moon fancy outfit. This kind of looks like it's more of like looks more like a formal kind of thing, like if they were gonna like go to like an event for other Sailor Scouts. Nice. I like it. It's very cute. Well, the next one here, we got two of the OCs here that are friends in a Wild West setting here. So we have like a Native American style character over here, and then we have like a like cowboy type style over here. It's really cute. They're hanging out together. This one looks like the cowboy looks like he's like supporting the Native American, giving them a pat on the back, like, "Hey, we're cool, no worries." Nice, and I like the braids. The braids are really cute. And you can see where they were experimenting with the different color palettes, checking to see like what their how their markers would turn out on like the paper and whatnot, which is always a real nice thing to do. Is just to make sure that especially when you're doing things traditional, that's going to turn out as the color that you want, because different papers will absorb them differently and whatnot. So and then we have an eyeball here with some like semi realism here. Cool, cool, cool. So it's a good thing to practice for sure. Nice, I like it. And then we got the character that's hiding from the Karens with the bat. You know, Karens don't climb, so like getting in a tree is obviously, you know, like the way to go. You know, you can also put your lunch up there to keep them away from Karens as well. So it's like the same with it's like the same advice for like, you know, like bears or something. Like I like it. It looks like he's actually like relaxed, even with the threat of Karen's about. He's still enjoying the view up in the tree. That's awesome. I like it. So that's everything from SJM. Make sure you support them. They do a lot of like fashion work. They do a lot of like OCs with like some backstory. They have like their ages and whatnot, which is really neat. You get to learn a little bit about them. So make sure you get them lots of support. All right, we have Decrete 1 again here as well for the next one. They wrote, "Thank you for the art share. Here are some of my newest pieces and one portrait from a work in progress." So we have a Smegsy elf mage character going on here. Having just enough to cover up the bits here, so I appreciate that, so I don't get in trouble on Twitch. But you know, this is the bikini of Ultimate Defense. The micro bikini of Ultimate Defense has the highest defense stat in the game. You know, reflects all magic and physical attacks back on the attacker, causing a counterattack / stun effect. Also has a blind effect as well. You know, you see it and you are no longer able to see after that. You just have like boobs like swirling around in your vision. But very cute. I like it. Let's go to the next one here. We have, oh, what is this character's name? It's like
Rouge.
Rouge, yeah. Rouge the Bats. I've seen way too many like stupid like silly like Sonic like animations where they're always like saying things really silly or really dumb, so but yes, very very cute Rouge here. Hopefully supporting her back with this other arm as she leans forward here. Maybe the wings also counteract the weight there, so very cute. I like it. I know she's a pretty popular Sonic character there, so let's go to our next one. So this one here, Nerd Blaster. So it's kind of like a Nerf gun, but for like shooting nerds. They're like, "Oh God, please, please not the eyes. Don't hit me in the eyes. Even though they're foam, it's still gonna hurt. I'm still gonna lose an eye here. Please don't." But she is a kitty, so maybe she'll bat it like out of the air, and she's like super excited to wait for the like the little Nerf dart to. Yeah, she also lost her pants. Oh, ads. Okay. Oh, I gotta stretch in the process. Oh, sleepy.
The kitty does look like she's got her smacking paws up.
Yeah, yeah. She definitely lost her pants. That's for sure. She left them somewhere.
That's cute.
I mean, it's not like they like drew like puppy parts on there, so I think it's okay. Nobody cares about soccer and basketballs and round ball.
Round ball. No, show up.
Oh my god, these ads. I guess I'll get another lozenge here while I wait. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, is that another one?
He's got 40 seconds left of that.
But Jesus.
It's just
Best Buy's like, our shit's so expensive, here's a payment plan.
God,
Oh my goodness. Well, I apologize to my 2 subscribers that had to sit here and wait while everybody waits on the ads here. They're annoying. There we go. Hell yeah. I think we're back. So yeah, we got Kitty about to get nerfed in the face here. The kitty has lost her pants, but hopefully she can bop the nerfs out of the sky. And then we have a work in progress from a portrait coming up here. Not quite sure what is going on here. Maybe they're having a bit of a wardrobe malfunction or something, you know, something's bothering them in some way, shape, or form here. I do like their work though. It reminds me of like you know, like the late 80s like anime and whatnot. As I see their posts all the time on Twitter, they're always posting like the kitty girl like mangas and stuff like that. So definitely have a preference there. But anyway, that was everything from Decreate One. They are a self-taught comic artist. Make sure that you check them out here. They do a lot, of course, kitty girls. So if kitty girls are your thing, they are your artists to go to here. All right, next up here we have Painting Nixie. They wrote, "Hey there, thanks for the summoning. Here is a little work in progress and an OC of mine I made just a few days ago." So this is the work in progress here. Ooh, I like their ears. They got like the big floppy ears. That's awesome. I love it. And then this is the other OC that they made. Ooh, it's like a crazy like eyeball thing and like a mecha suit. And here's like the actual character sheet. It reminds me of World's Strongest, where it's got like the brain and the mecha suit, and they beat the hell out of it. Dr. Gero, yeah. Oh, it's a jellyfish. Nice. I didn't even see that. I almost thought it was like a blobfish from this like side one here, but I know like the blobfish only look like that when you take them out of like the high pressure, which is really sad. So they have a description over here. So it says, "When my band and I kicked the asses of the DPG in San Marcos, the government knew that their toy soldiers couldn't handle us. Their desperate move, calling in the dwarves of Mori on Kummer and their damned Tway armored tanks. Imagine 2-ton beasts of armor with claws spinning like saws that cut through steel like butter, arms that stretch like springs from meters away, and strength to hoist an entire locomotive onto their shoulder. A damn locomotive, all powered by living jellyfish, Los Tways, that lose Tway that those dwarves turned into batteries." I think this is being auto translated here, so it might be some loss in translation here, but I'm doing my best. "While we were barely playing around with steam, the Mortimer, who hate magic like it's poison, created automatons that make the earth tremble. Magic, they despise it so much that they swore not to rely on it like the rest of the mortals. And that's why their workshops spew technology that the rest of the world doesn't even dream of. Who knows what else those sons of bitches are hiding? My band and I have faced heavy shit, but the Tway are a nightmare. I saw one plow through dozens of concrete walls like they were made of paper, its claws whistling and its arms stretching like snakes. My revolver sang, but against those metal beasts, even Codlad Goldmane breaks a sweat. Still, I didn't back down." Hey, Sally, how's it going? I also like that these descriptions have like a little story to it. It's like really cool. Like Nixie's got like this like Western style like kind of like outlaw story going on here with their OCs, which is really really cool. I really like that. So that was everything from Painting Nixie. Make sure you check them out. They do a lot of non-safe for work, some smegsy stuff. So if you want to go and have something nice to look at, you know where to go. Check out Painting Nixie. Thank you so much for submitting. All right, next up here we have Thunder Kid. Thunder Kid wrote, "Wow, normally I'm super fast to respond to these. Let's see what I got. Goes through some big ass chest in the corner of the room. Aha, these should do nicely. Thunder Kid versus Homelander Aftermath, A Day's Work, Public Domain, and Thunder Kid with a Beard." So Thunder Kid obviously totally wrecked Homelander here, and that's cool with me because Homelander is Nazi coded. Anthony Starr just does such a good job of like conveying how much of like a bratty like psychopath he is. Like, does a really good job with that. I really like The Boys. The Boys is an awesome show. And then we have here where they're came home from like their adventures and they're just having a good time, or it could be at a bar. Actually, it looks like it might be at a bar here. Yeah. This is either a bar or their hideout or something. They got this big giant like super like fishhook like cleaver blade back here. But it does look like it might be a bar because it looks like he's pulling out like money here to pay for his drink. I love like the 5 o'clock shadow, the like, had a rough day, hit me. Oh, this is super cute. Now that Mickey Mouse is like public domain, so this is like almost like the Steamboat Willie Mickey style here. I always thought that this style was like kind of cute, kind of a fun style. It looks like they're both actually like wearing gloves in this too, which is like appropriate because like all characters back in the day for some reason have like the little white gloves. but I can see them both like bouncing and like wiggling in my head to like some sort of like tune. And the last one is Thunder Kid with a beard. And I'm not totally biased here, but I think Thunder Kid should always have a beard because, beards are like manly and awesome and amazing. And if you can grow a beard, you should have one. Not biased at all as far as that goes. But yeah, that was everything from Thunder Kid. Hopefully, they will see this tomorrow or later tonight when I upload it to YouTube. Thank you so much for submitting your artwork. I appreciate it. My Twitter friend sent me a little gif here, just saying hi. Oh, and we are down to the very last one, and the last one is a brand new artist here. Let's see if I say their name right. We have Where Tree Vilha. They wrote, "Hi, thanks for the artshare, and here are some oil pastels burbs." Ooh, I like it. Oil pastels are really, really hard to work with for sure. Yeah, exactly. It does look really nice. It looks really good. Like oil pastels, like you definitely have to do like an impressionistic kind of style, kind of like some kind of looking like Monet or one of them, to make it like turn out really well. Like my traditional style when I did it, I could not do like oil pastels like for my life because like I always wanted to do too much detail and too much blending and all that kind of stuff. So, oh yeah, I mean people can do it. I just think like if I were to pick them up and try to do them again, I would probably try to do it in like an impressionistic style. That's a cool way to die, as this burb. Ooh, and I can't tell. I think this might be a duck on the water, like coming in for a landing. I really like that they have the different colors all mixed in throughout. That's like really difficult to do. It's like really has like a really dynamic feel to it of like the bird landing on the water. I like it. It's nice. Ooh, this one here too. I really like the colors on this bird. This would be cool to like turn into like an OC character with like the way that the colors are like distributed here. That would be kind of neat. I see people do that all the time now where they take like really like pretty like birds or just like things in nature in general, and then they take them and they turn them into like OCs. Like especially that one bird that's like prettier than like everybody on the planet. The one that's like the secretary in Agretzico. Yeah, yeah. That bird is so pretty. It's like the prettiest thing on the damn planet. It's crazy. Awesome, awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much for your submitting your work here. Um, Looks like you've got a. Oh wait, that's not a link. I'm sorry. I'm like running out of steam here because I'm tired. Well, anyway, make sure that you guys support them on the art journey. I would love to see more of your oil pastel work. I want to see it grow and evolve. And of course, I am also a fan of pretty birds. Uh, as much as I like birds, like I never draw them. So maybe I should up my burb game here because Where Tree is holding it down right now. And that was the last submission here. Let me go ahead and actually reload the page just to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Do a quick scroll here. I don't want anyone to be left out because you all deserve the spotlight all the time. And the more I can show your artwork to the world, the more I will do so. I'll be like Hughes with pictures of his daughter with all of your artwork. That's what my wallet would look like if I had a big wallet like that. I would just have all you guys' artwork in it. I would show people all the time. But yeah, that was it for today's art share. I'm so sorry that you came in at the tail end here, Sally. I do appreciate you showing up, though. Makes me happy. We went over your work. You're an amazing artist. I love seeing your art all the time. I'm always super, super impressed by it. Let's go ahead and go into the lobby here so we can do a little bit of a wrap up here. Oh no, it's okay. Hey, you guys have a life. We're all adults. I get it. Or at least a bunch of us are adults. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up for my art share stream today. I really appreciate it. I look forward to this every single week. Makes me super, super happy. I love seeing everyone's growth. I love being able to promote here. I want you guys to get commissions and whatnot, so I will continue to do the best I can to showcase you guys. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Going to be taking a day off to relax and reset. And on Monday, hopefully, I'll be getting into actually working on my newest commission. I was going to do a little bit more thumbnailing with some ideas to send to the client later today. So hopefully we will come up with like a solid image that I can work on and like really showcase like what I can do. If you like the kind of work I do, please give me a follow to see when I go live. If you would like to subscribe, that would help support me to continue to do what I do and bring you guys, amazing artwork, some tips, some tricks, all that kind of thing. I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week.